Included in Invasive Pest Surveys is a workflow that enables organizations to share their inspection data results to the National Agricultural Pest Information System database, or NAPIS database. This reporting is required by the CAPS and Farm Bill programs and can be completed annually or frequently throughout the year. The workflow is delivered as a task within a Pro project. To get started, I'll double-click the Export Surveys for NAPIS Reporting task. The first step gives us an overview of the process and instructs us to create a map in our Pro project that has our survey data as layers. I've already completed this step for us. We can see on the Data Source tab that my map layers are coming from the hosted service that is used in the invasive pest surveys. I'll click Next Step to move on in the workflow. This tool will export the data we want to report from our service into a tabular format and has a few required inputs and a couple options. Let's take a closer look. The first input is the site locations layer. I can choose this input from the dropdown as the site locations layer is already in the map. Then I have an option to filter for sites that meet specific conditions. For example, I may only be interested in sites monitoring for a specific pest, like silver Y moth. Next, I'll identify the inspections table. Again, I can choose it directly from the map or browse to it through the catalog. I have the option to filter the inspection records also. In this case, I only want to export inspections from 2017. Lastly, I'll enter a name for the resulting table and click Run. When the tool completes successfully, the output table will be automatically added to the map. We can open this up and inspect the results, observing that our site information and inspection data have been merged into a single table. Although we are seeing descriptive information, inside the table, the NAPIS codes for target species, activities, and other program codes are being stored. By scrolling to the end of the table, we can also observe that the inspection dates have been formatted into the required NAPIS structure, and an observation number has been started for us. The next step in the workflow instructs us to make a copy of a template table provided with the solution. This template is based on the NAPIS CSV format and will help us organize the exported data into the structure expected by the NAPIS database. For this tool, we'll browse to the provided template and simply make a copy. Then click Run and Next Step when it's completed. In Step 4, we'll append the survey data into the template. We choose the exported data as the input and the NAPIS table as the target dataset. You'll notice that not all fields are automatically mapped. This is because some of the information is not captured in the survey. Click Run to execute the tool. Now, when we view the NAPIS formatted data, we can see the codes directly within the table. The next step is to export the data from the GIS and into an Excel format. Ensure the Use Field Alias as Column Header option is checked. Then click Run. Lastly, use Excel to remove the leftover Object ID column, adjust observation numbers as necessary, and perform a quality control review on the data required for your report. Then save to CSV. To learn more and for a step-by-step guide on the reporting workflow included in invasive pest surveys, please visit the solution site. Thanks for watching.